And what got my drug of choice was opiates, and what got me here, I guess, when I started going to college. Well, I went 2 years of college first, and when I was about 20 or 21, I just bought some pills in the parking lot from college, and the first time I did it, it was just made me feel better than anything else I ever had, and I just kind of took off with it. It was, my first thought was, this is how I want to feel all the time, every day, and I made it happen. Yeah, well, you know, it's sustainable for a little while, because, you know, you can function and do it until, you know, you get to a certain point. I got there fairly fast because, like I said, I was making sure I felt that way every day. And with those, it doesn't take long. They're basically designed to addict you. I mean, that's pharmaceutical industry works. So it took me completely downhill. I went to rehab the first time, 2013, and I had never shot or used needles or anything like that. And I got out. I only stayed for 2.5 weeks. I left, and it didn't take long. It took about a month, and I was right back to it. And this second time, it was, you know, you relapse. I was right back where I was within a week almost. And then I started using needles the second time after I relapsed. I went back to rehab, the same one, New Year's Eve of 2014 to 2015. And when I came out of there, the doctor over there told me I was going to be on Suboxone for the rest of my life at 24 years old, 24, yeah. I was going to turn 25 that year. And so I left there. I stayed 30 days. When I left there, I was still on Suboxone. I stayed on it for 8 months, and I detoxed myself off of it by tapering down. Yeah, and Suboxone was harder to come off of than anything else ever that I've ever come off of. And I was able to stay sober for another 1.5 years. I was sober for just over 2 years that time, but it was absolutely miserable. It was white knuckling, as they say. And I was just not happy. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't know how to have any fun. I was still just totally stuck in addiction, basically, just without the substance being there. And it was only a matter of time before I relapsed. And of course, I relapsed right away, and it doesn't take long to get right back where you were. And I was just so depressed. I had just given up on life and everything. The only reason I was staying alive was for my mom. I'd lost all hope whatsoever. I didn't see any kind of future for me whatsoever. You know, I was a drug addict, and that was it. And I just thought it was over.